How would you evaluate your knowledge of culture on a scale of 1 to 5, where 5 being the highest? How could you defend this rating? Hello learners, welcome to MAGKAT-ON Corner. It is preferable to begin your learning about culture by studying the fundamental ideas. By doing this, you will lay a solid knowledge foundation on which to build as you gradually expand your knowledge of additional difficult cultural topics. Let's start with the following fundamental ideas. Number 1, culture. What is it? 2, what elements of culture are there? And 3, what types of culture exist? Culture. What is it? Culture is the entirety of a society's shared language, knowledge, artifacts, values, and behavior. The customs we adopt and transmit to future generations are among them. It also determines how we view the world around us. In other words, culture refers to the beliefs, values, behavior, and material objects that together form a people's way of life. 4 elements are found in all cultures. These are symbols, language, values and beliefs, and norms. Starting with symbols, we will go over each of these 4 aspects of culture. Anything that bears a specific meaning understood by people who share a culture is referred to as a symbol. Though similar symbols may have different meanings and or implications in different societies or even within one community. A cross, for instance, is an illustration of a symbol. For Christians, a cross is an important symbol because it is more than just 2 pieces of wood joined together, as Christians hold a high regard for this emblem, since it stands for the foundation of their entire faith. A crescent, on another hand, is another illustration of symbol and is an important emblem of Islam, along with others that stand for other religious cultures such as Taoism, Shintoism, Sikhism, Judaism, Buddhism, Jainism, Hinduism, paganism, and animism. Different countries' national flags also depict cultural icons and even traffic lights on major thoroughfares in various cities around the world. The language element of culture comes next. Language is a system of words and symbols that enables communication between individuals. It can be spoken, written, or both. Since language refers to more than just verbal communication, it also includes nonverbal cues like body language, slang, or expressions that are specific to a certain group of people. Depending on your culture, eye contact may also mean different things. Other cultures may perceive it positively as showing love, paying attention, or listening carefully, but others may also interpret it negatively as being impolite or rebellious. The nonverbal portion of language and culture also includes hand gestures. Culture's values and beliefs come next. Values and beliefs are broadly accepted principles for social behavior that are based on culturally set standards for what is desirable, good, and beautiful. As an illustration, Japanese, for instance, place a premium on unity and devotion, thereby emphasizing collectivism, while Americans have historically valued achievement via personal initiative and hard work, thereby emphasizing individualism. Various civilizations also uphold the following values: courtesy, continuity, teamwork, service, cohesion, sustainability. Additionally, beliefs about courtship, marriage, pregnancy, childbirth, baptism, agricultural practices, commercial methods, and beliefs about death differ from one culture to another. Superstitious beliefs are likewise a part of this third cultural element. Norms make up the final aspect of culture. Norms are set standards of conduct that a society upholds. In a nutshell, norms are expectations of how people would act in certain circumstances. In Latin, the terms norms and moral dispositions are frequently used interchangeably. Hence, norms also refer to tradition or custom, moral attitudes, and manners or ways. Thesaurus' definition of norms includes society's acceptable conduct, including decorum, etiquette, excellent form, and manners. The following behaviors are considered norms as a custom: telling the truth, being honest, paying bills, paying debts, keeping promises, honoring parents, and respecting one's own life, the lives of others, and other people's property. Norms can be formal or casual, or non-formal or informal. Formal norms such as laws, rules, and policies are those that have been put in writing and have rigorous guidelines or penalties for breaking them. While informal norms are those that are generally accepted but not precisely documented, such as forms of greetings, acceptable forms of dress or behavior in public restrooms, at school and elsewhere, and in general society. The third fundamental idea is what types of culture exist. There are two main categories of culture: material culture and non-material culture. Material culture, or the knowledge people use to carry out the task of surviving in their surroundings, is a reflection of a society's values and technology. Examples include written works in books, buildings and other physical structures or physical objects, clothing, automobiles and other modes of modality, or anything that can be used by future generations to try to comprehend the generation we are living in today. All of these depict material culture. While non-material culture expresses ideals, principles, and traditions. Examples include morals, family customs, ideas, ideologies, languages, and political and economic systems, as well as beliefs, values, and religions. So, those are the three fundamental cultural concepts. We began by defining culture, and then we discussed its four common components, which are symbols, language, values and beliefs, and norms. And finally, we discussed the two types of culture, material culture and non-material culture. With all of the introductory information you've learned, you can be sure that you are now prepared to go even farther. I hope you learned something. Thank you very much for watching, and please consider subscribing.